You said no. You finally thought you were leading. And then she went cold. No shouting, no dramatic fight, just a different tone, shorter answers, distance in the room. And now you're wondering, did I do something wrong by holding the line? This is where many men lose nerve. You think I'm supposed to lead, but every time I make a decision, she withdraws. So what am I meant to do? Give in every time? Become the villain? Say yes just to keep the peace? And that panic makes sense. A wife's coldness can feel like a punishment. It can make a man doubt a decision he was sure about 5 minutes earlier. He starts replaying his tone, her face, the exact words. Then he tries to repair the distance by surrendering the decision. But here's the hidden cost. If you collapse every time she goes cold, you train the marriage to treat coldness as authority. And if you punish her for going cold, then you train the marriage to fear your authority. Both paths make leadership weak and ugly. Catholic headship means responsibility for the good of the home. It doesn't mean that every preference you have becomes a command. And it also doesn't mean that your wife's emotional reaction cancels every difficult decision. You have to hold two truths together. First, your wife might be genuinely hurt, afraid, tired, or surprised. Her coldness might show that something in the marriage needs attention. Second, her coldness doesn't automatically prove that your decision was wrong. Most men try to fix this by litigating the decision while she's already closed. They say, see, this is exactly what you do. I finally lead and you punish me. Or they start over explaining, or they reverse the no and then quietly resent her. That almost always fails. There's also a quieter failure. Some men say no in public and then spend the rest of the night acting wounded because she didn't praise them for it. That turns leadership into a demand for emotional payment. A husband has to be strong enough to choose the good without needing instant admiration. In a moment, I'll give you a sentence that keeps the decision steady without escalating the coldness. But first, you need to see why this moment matters. If you can't remain charitable when she dislikes your decision, you'll become either weak or harsh. Neither one is befitting of you as a leader. Neither one is Catholic leadership. Step one, separate the decision from the distance. Don't rush to solve both at once. The decision might be about money, family plans, bedtime, in-laws, schools, travel, a purchase, or perhaps even sex. The distance is a separate problem. How are we going to stay connected when one of us is disappointed? And you can say, I'm not changing the decision right now, but I do care that it has landed badly. This keeps the boundary, but it also keeps charity. Step two, ask what she heard. Many wives react less to the no itself and more to what the no seemed to mean. She might have heard, your desire doesn't matter. Or she might have heard, I don't care how tired you are. She might also have heard that your family comes before her. Or just that you decide and she can just cope. So don't assume, ask. When I said no, what did it sound like to you? Then listen without interrupting. You don't have to agree with every interpretation, but you do need to learn what your leadership sounds like to the person living under it. Step three is restate the no with warmth and reason. A cold marriage often grows from decisions that arrive without tenderness. So try this. I said no because I think this would strain us financially. I know you wanted it. I'm not dismissing that. I want us to find another way to meet the real need without taking on this burden. Or you can say, I don't think we should go to your family event this time. The children are exhausted and it will put us under too much pressure. I know that disappoints you, but I'm willing to talk about how we honor them another way. Obviously, that's very different from I said no, end of discussion. A husband should be able to give reasons. He should also be able to stop talking when the reasons have been given. If she stays cold, don't chase for reassurance. You can say, I'm ready to talk more when we can do it calmly. I'm not going to fight for warmth by abandoning what I believe is right. Then go and do the next duty. If the decision was wrong, admit it later. Leadership includes correction. You might come back and say, I've thought more about it. I was right to be concerned, but I handled the decision too quickly. Or you can say, I still think the answer is no, but I should have consulted you more before deciding. That kind of adjustment doesn't make you look weak. It shows that your authority is ordered to truth and not ego. The test of leadership is not whether your wife instantly likes your decision. It's whether you can remain just, steady, and charitable when she doesn't. Some men call it leadership when they bulldoze, and some men call it peace when they surrender. But a Catholic husband needs more strength than both. So tonight, think of one place where you have been afraid to say no because you feared her coldness. Don't rush into a dramatic confrontation. Write down the decision, the reason, and the sentence you're going to use. And you can try this. I know this disappoints you, but I'm still responsible to do what I believe is best for us. If you need help finding the right words before you say no, click the link in the description or pin comment to get NolanBot and leave your question below. I read the comments and will use the best questions for future videos on the channel. If you need more help, watch this next video.